Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to A Very Cold Me. If you are new here, igama ngu AsandaNtini and this is my broken nail. Igama ngu AsandaNtini and I'm an attorney, child of God, and my husband's greatest answered prayer. Anyways, I want to speak about mental health and taking care of yourself as an attorney. This job is actually, it drains. This job not only drains, but it requires a lot of our attention, our will. Like, you take on, unfortunately, they always say attorneys don't feel. We actually feel. You take on the issues of your clients. You get a new client every day. Say, for example, you are practicing in a family law practice. Every day, you're going to walk in the morning, there's going to be a client who's asking you to assist them with maintenance. They explain their challenges to you, and it's challenging. The next hour, you're going to be meeting with a client who has been in an abusive relationship and wants to apply for divorce. You take on that. The next thing, you are meeting with a client who wants you to assist with the estate that they've been disinherited it from or being robbed by one of the other people in an estate administration issue. All of those things you must tap into, have logic, legal logic, but it affects you. It actually affects you. It affects you that you must now not only, because you not only deal with the legal side of it and just say this, if you do deal with that only, you're not a great attorney. Your clients will not feel like they are depending on you. They will not feel confidence in you. Yet if you come in and join them in their sufferings, join them in their issues, and you make them understand that, you make them see Oguti, actually, this is actually very difficult for all of us, but I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to, and you need to tap into that emotional part. So now imagine, I've given you 3 examples. You've tapped into 3 different types of emotions. How are you going to be sane after that? How are you going to be a sane person, a sane individual after that? You need to find something that you're going to release on. One mistake that I've done in the past is to debrief with my partner and just dump the information to them instead of, yes, it's good to have like those pillow talks that you guys have, but you can't just be dumping this information to a person and expect them not to be affected by it. So the first thing that you need to invest in as an attorney is a good therapist whose job is to actually accept your debriefs. Yes, you have a confidentiality clause, but you're not there to disclose facts and issues of your client. You're there to deal with how these things are making you feel emotionally. The second thing that I suggest is for you to get into finding something that's going to be your vice, not an addiction. A lot of people who don't do the first step end up in addictions, in addictions, in things that, in addiction suppressing, and you find a lot of attorneys leaving this earth at the age of 50 when they could have lived until 80 had they been following the steps of finding somewhere counsel, somewhere who you can just go for counseling for. Doesn't have to be, I go to a priest. I actually go to a priest, by the way. I go there to debrief. I used to go to paid attorney, psychologists before, but I realized it's a lot of money too. A lot of them are not assisting me in ways that I'd get the assistance from a priest. And when I'm done with my psychology thing with the priest, with my counseling session, he prays for me, lays hands on me and prays. So it's good. That's why I go there. And then the next thing is find something that you do. Mine is physical fitness. Now, I used to lift a lot of weights before, but I've realized that I actually don't like lifting heavy anymore. I prefer lifting light, doing things like Pilates, things that are more in tune with my body. And I also like walking, running, and now surfing. So get one of those things to do, to de-stress, to debrief. Like, I go on hikes every now and again. Have those things. Invest in them. Make time from them. Make sure that you have time for them. And then the next thing that I do, another thing that I do is I go on and just enjoy life. I enjoy my life. I have a beautiful life and I enjoy it. I'm not totally and overly invested in the life of being an attorney. I love my job as an attorney. I do, like 90% of my life is that, but I have other things. That's why this YouTube channel is here. So I do other things. I invest in other things. I go on races. I go home. I actually, like last week I was at home. It was so nice to be at home. So you get to do all of those things and it's nice to do. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that find something to do. Find other things to do that bring you fulfillment other than being an attorney. So if it means maybe volunteering, tutoring, I do this YouTube channel, I go to church, I want to get into volunteering work at some point. But find something. Spend time with family. Spend time with friends. But don't dump your issues on your partners. They're going to get overwhelmed. They're going to start identifying, not just your partners, but your family as well. Just going to start having people identifying you and defining you as just an attorney. Love you lots, and I will see you on my next video. Take care of yourself, guys, especially if you're still a candidate attorney. I know it's harder because it's new stuff that's happening that has never happened to you before, but get yourself into line, go to therapy. There's free counseling sessions even on phones. So get into that, and I love you lots. I'll see you next time.